Hi, this is Sonia with Artsy Solutions, and today I want to show you how I made this netting cover. And I got the idea from Brenda of Belasterworks on YouTube and Gravian on Instagram, and she got the idea from House of Chaos Art. So basically this is kind of like a netting type cover. And so I placed some plastic down, and then I put a piece of tissue on there, and it's just like the gift wrap type tissue. And then I'm using some jute string. You can use jute, twine, or anything. And so I added the Mod Podge. And I'm not sure what other kind of glues that you can use with these, but the Mod Podge worked perfectly fine for me. So I'm just applying the Mod Podge on the strings, trying to smooth out the, trying to smooth them out because it was on a roll, and so you know how curly they are. But once you apply the Mod Podge on there, they straighten out pretty good. So I'm just adding layers of those on there, and I'm going to do some horizontally and some vertically. And I just went on ahead and I cut the strings out like I measured by eye. I just kind of pulled a string and then cut some other strings based on that same size by holding it and then just cut it off. So like I said, I'm adding some of those strings on there vertically and horizontally. And you can use thick string, you can use thin string, different things. But now this is what I'm getting ready to do a little bit differently. I'm adding some regular thread on there. Now House of Chaos Art, she didn't add any of that on there, nor did she use cheesecloth, but I wanted to kind of just give my cover a little bit more fabric, just to make it a little bit different, just put a little spin on it. So here I am getting ready to add some cheesecloth on there. And this, I don't know if it makes it sturdier or not, but I just wanted to just add some on there just for the, kind of like for the look of it. So I'm applying the Mod Podge on there, and I'm making sure that I get into the grooves and the crevices really, really well, because I want the string to have like an embossed kind of look. So I'm making sure that the string is glued on there really, really well onto the tissue so that it like seeps through. And now I'm putting another piece of tissue over top of it. It's sandwiched over the string and cheesecloth and thread. And I'm making sure I have enough Mod Podge to cover it and to make sure that the string sticks up, you know, and shows the pattern of the netting. So I'm just adding the Mod Podge on there, making sure it gets good and sealed and isn't going to come apart. And I made kind of a big piece of netting, so I had to add an extra piece of tissue over top of my strings and all that stuff. So here I am, I'm creating some holes in it, and you can't really tell because I have that cheesecloth up underneath it, but if the cheesecloth wasn't underneath it, then you'd be able to see the holes straight through. But it'll still show in the end. But I wanted to go ahead and do that, put the holes in it while the stuff was still wet, while the glue and stuff like that was still wet. So now here I'm coming through with some coffee, and I'm applying it mainly to the string, and I'm just letting the coffee just fall down and blend in into the tissue and all that stuff. And yeah. And then after I color it with the coffee, I'm going to come back through with some black acrylic ink and water mixture just to kind of darken it up a little bit. And then you see me doing that because it kind of highlights the string, so you can really see where the holes are and where the strings are, just to kind of make it a little, the embossed areas a little bit more pronounced. It shows the netting a little bit better. And now I'm going through with it's like a glue coffee mixture. It's similar to what House of Chaos Art made, but I didn't have all the ingredients. All I had was just the coffee and the glue. Okay, so this is the finished product, and it's quite massive. Now, what I did a little bit differently with this one compared to House of Chaos Art, Brenda from Belasterworks and Gawaiian on Instagram, and Dawn of Four Grace Creations, I added some cheesecloth, and I also added some thread to mine. So mine's a little bit different from theirs. But and then I did try to go ahead and poke holes in it while it was still drying and stuff. But the cheesecloth is up underneath it, so I manually went in and just added some more holes just to hold on. This way you can see. I manually added more holes so that you could kind of see more openings than what it was showing because of the cheesecloth that was behind it. But I just wanted to put my own little spin on it. So this measures, it's pretty massive. Let's see. This is what, 18, so we got a yard. So 18 plus, let me move this stuff off my table. 18 plus another, well, I don't know if I'm going to count that much. We'll just say another 9. We'll just say 27 inches roughly. 27 by, let's see, that's 18 by 20 inches. So what I'll probably do, since this is so huge, I think I'm just going to cut it long ways. I hope I'm not very messed up doing this. Yeah, I'm going to cut it in the middle. Sort of in the middle. I'm going to cut it like this. But I'm going to leave some of it. I want some of that string to still kind of hang down. Because this right here, let's see. Where did I put my ruler? That's 11 inches. So if I make it down to like 9 inches, I can just take off this extra little bit right here that I don't necessarily need. And I can still idle this up by tearing it a little bit. And since this is cheesecloth and Mod Podge, I can still make the edges kind of jagged. You know, that way it doesn't have like a smooth, clean cut. Okay, I think I like this better. So this can kind of go around my journal, and then I'll add some more stuff to go with it. So this is the cover, and then you can see the details, and then this is the inside part of it. The Mod Podge, the cheesecloth, string, and all that. And I'm going to keep my little leftover bits and pieces because I can most certainly use these little grungy pieces in some other projects. So, yeah. So I hope this video was fun and helpful, and if you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos, blog, and social media sites. And I'll try to have another, I'm just going to do a series of some of my Insane Asylum journal, little by little. So, and if you want more ideas and stuff like that, check out the Scrappy 8 Facebook page, and I'll have a link below. And that's where I got this idea from, was from the ladies from the Scrappy 8 Facebook group. And as always, I thank you guys for watching, and happy crafting.